Okay guys, I'm going to show you a wonderful tip. Some of you may know it, but many of you don't. I never knew it. When you cook wonderful babyback ribs, ooh, stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Garden Grime and Timber Time. I'm going to show you something that I never knew until I had a person at the meat department tell me a few years ago. So I've always just done like baby back ribs, and I just open them, cut them singles, or leave them whole. I always wrap them in foil first and then cook them. But how many of you knew, I'm going to open this while I talk, that there's a casing on the ribs that you want to cut off? And I never knew that for the longest time, and ever since I learned that, I cut it off, and the ribs are so much better. They're just more tender. They don't have this tough thing. So along inside the bone, we'll start kind of in the middle where there's a good bone. So you see that casing right there that's coming off? That you just want to lift it a little bit, and then I just go from one end and peel it, and it just peels right off. Just like that. And then you're not eating that weird stuff. I'm gonna season these with some Carne Asada seasoning, dry rub first. We're actually gonna use our air fryer. We use that all the time now because it's much better than having the heat of the oven. And so I had one dry rub. It was awesome. I loved it, and I can't find it. And I don't have the jar anymore to see what it was. So now I have this one. It's a Carne Asada rub, and I've done it with actual Carne Asada steaks, and I put it on the ribs before, and they come out really good. So I'm just going to do a dry rub on this. And yes, I have a clean sink, and I just do this in the sink so I don't have a mess all over my counter. Because who likes to clean up a mess? And I just kind of squish it on there a little bit. Kind of be liberal about how much you put on. Get all the sides. So then, I will just, in my air fryer it works good to cut it just in half. So when I cook them in the barbecue, I'll wrap foil around them, cook them for like 40-45 minutes, depends on the heat of the barbecue. But in the air fryer, I don't do that. I just put them in the air fryer with the bone up, I guess, and put the meat side down. That way it kind of cups all the juices in there. So I'm going to put this in my air fryer, and I'll let it cook for probably about 40 minutes, and then I'll put barbecue sauce on it, and then I'll cut them all singles. So we will be back shortly. So we're gonna do them outside because it's hot, a hot day. So I'm gonna do them for about 350 for about 40 minutes. I already started them just a couple minutes ago, but it's a nice, beautiful day, and we don't want the heat inside. Okay, so the dry rub has been cooked on there, and now I've got the barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna let that cook up a little bit in the air fryer. Everybody has their favorite sauce. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. Happy 250th anniversary of America. Okay, welcome back. We got some ribs that are done. I'm gonna cut into them and see how they look. Yum! So if you ever didn't know, wrong way. So if you didn't know to cut that little weird stuff, I don't know what you call it, off of your ribs, you do now. Here is to happy eating, healthy foods, cooking in the air fryer, outside on a hot summer day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more garden grime and timber time.